Hello, is there anything positive that I can say about Liz Truss? I've just been telephoned and asked, is there something I could say that is positive about Liz Truss? Not really. Not really. There's a lot of positive things I could say about all the people surrounding Liz Truss should she become the next Conservative Prime Minister and our next Premier. But is there anything I can say about her personally? Well, yes, if she changes her mind. Yes, if she listens to her advisors. Yes, if she starts to show some sort of common sense and starts to read her briefs. Yes, there's a lot of positive things I could say about Liz Truss if she actually does some work. In the same way, there's a lot of positive things I'd be ready to say about Priti Patel, about Dominic Raab, about even Matt, whatever his name is. What is his name? The man with the stationery cupboard. And Gina, ooh, can I sharpen my pencil? Yeah, well, if you're going back to school, you need him. Matt Hancock, there he is, Matt Hancock, better than Smiths. And on the subject, Rishi Sunak, what can I say about Rishi Sunak? Well, there's not a lot I can say about Rishi Sunak, except he's shorter than he appears. But, Rishi Sunak is somebody who listens. Rishi Sunak has demonstrated an ability to U-turn, and U-turn is really what everybody does, even if they don't admit it, except for Liz Truss. Liz Truss would do everything she can to carry out her commitment to herself. It's not really the way we do business, it's not really the way we run our country, but it is the way Liz Truss thinks that things happen. If you go back to Mrs. Thatcher was constantly changing. U-turn if you want to, the lady's not for turning. Well, of course she turned. She was tossing and turning like some sort of cartwheel, like some sort of Catherine wheel. Now, as for Liz Truss and as for the Queen, I think it's tremendous that the Queen is going to stay in Balmoral, and either Liz Truss or Rishi Sunak, we hope for the latter, we fear the former, will have to tromp all the way up to Balmoral, presumably in a helicopter. I don't know how long that takes, about an hour and a half, I would have thought. So what the BBC will be doing during that time, God knows, probably reviewing the last 6 weeks. That will make for very dull television, and possibly looking up into the sky to see the helicopters approach. But while they're up in Scotland, I trust that, should it be Liz Truss particularly, she will have the courtesy to drop in on Nicola Sturgeon, because while our Prime Minister will be appointed in Scotland, a great plus for our union, she will nevertheless be on someone else's turf, and it would only be right for her to see the First Minister at the same time. I don't know whether she's factored that into her plans, but she should. It would be a very good start to iron out the nonsense that she's already caused by saying that she would like to ignore the First Minister, the Minister of the Crown. Outrageous. Outrageous. She can start by doing something good, and the Queen has already set the way. The Queen knows best in this instance. I think it's tremendous. Tremendous.